Have we truly triumphed over the phantom of the pandemic? Or are we merely witnessing an old foe transform, lurking in the hidden corners of a false tranquility?
As the collective sigh of relief still echoes in our memories, as the pages of 2025 slowly turn, a chilling truth emerges. The virus has not vanished.
It is no longer the fierce tempest that tore through the skies in 2020, but has transmuted into a dense fog, enveloping everything, making every breath, every step tentative and fraught with unseen peril.
We are weary, our faith fragile, and a touch of complacency has opened the door to an old enemy, but with a new, more sophisticated and unpredictable guise.
Is this perhaps an eternal lesson in human hubris before the microscopic universe, where life and death perpetually discover new paths to persist and challenge us?
Imagine SARS-CoV-2 not as a mere pathogen, but as an invisible invader, a phantom carrying a code of destruction.
With its spiky protein shell, like universal keys, it glides through the air, seeking harbor in our every breath. At the lungs' frontier, billions of delicate epithelia cells stand like the ancient walls of an inner kingdom, waiting.
The virus, with its intricate S-protein keys, gently slots into the ACE2 receptor lock on the cell's surface. It is a kiss of death, a handshake leading to ultimate betrayal.
The virus's genetic material is injected like a malicious code embedded into an operating system. The naive host cell, unaware, finds itself transformed into a slave, a relentless virus factory.
Every second, thousands of new copies are born, suffocating life from within, until the cell bursts, releasing a viral army, eager to conquer new strongholds.
The body becomes a besieged kingdom where its own citizens are turned into weapons against it. After about 10 days, millions of cells and billions of viruses flood the lungs.
This is when the real battle begins, not against the virus, but against our very own protector.
The most terrifying aspect is not the enemy, but our very own protector. The immune system, a formidable army bestowed by the universe to safeguard life, can paradoxically become a double-edged sword if not meticulously controlled.
As the viral horde inundates, an alarm bell reverberates within the body. Yet, the virus, a master manipulator, sows chaos directly within the defense ranks.
Immune cells, like blinded warriors, and killer T cells, executioners led astray, begin to ravage both the virus and healthy lung tissue, turning the battlefield into ruins.
Every breath becomes a struggle. The lungs, once the living breath of life, are now severely damaged, like a scorched forest, leaving behind permanent scars, a painful reminder of the internal conflict.
If the flu is a minor ailment, COVID-19 is a battle for survival, where the line between life and death becomes more tenuous than ever.
Is this perhaps a stark warning about nature's delicate balance, where even the most optimal protective mechanisms can become a threat?
In 2025, the virus is no longer a solitary foe. It has branched, evolved, giving rise to mischievous descendants like LP.8.1 and XEC, new phantoms that dominate, no longer causing the fierce fevers of old, but possessing a terrifying ability to evade the immune system we meticulously built through vaccines and prior infections.
This is an unending evolutionary dance, where the virus constantly seeks to bypass our defenses. Vaccines, our solid shields, must also constantly update their versions, like continuously upgraded software.
The 2024-2025 formulation, targeting the JN1 lineage, is a testament to the relentless race between science and viral evolution. It offers hope, but also a reminder that this battle has no end, only cycles of adaptation.
However, amidst this scientific race, a policy decision from the US FDA in May 2025 sparked fierce controversy. Restricting vaccination indications, especially for young, healthy individuals, created a fissure in public trust.
Are we trading comprehensive protection for a risky new normal? Is overlooking the risk of long COVID across all ages a fatal error?
This decision is not just a medical change, but a test of ethics, fairness, and the ability to learn from past mistakes. Is it possible that, even in science, the greatest decisions always carry echoes of imperfection and unanswered ethical questions?
Long COVID, a persistent phantom, continues to haunt millions, turning their lives into a relentless cycle of fatigue and pain. It is a stark reminder that even when the acute storm passes, the scars remain, hidden within the body and mind.
But amidst the darkness, rays of hope are emerging from laboratories. Scientists at the Gladstone Institutes, UCSF, and WEHI, like courageous explorers, are unveiling the mysteries of viral reservoirs and persistent inflammatory pathways.
Small molecule antiviral compounds, like precise arrows, are targeting the root of the problem, offering hope that long COVID is not a permanent sentence, but a puzzle that can be solved.
The development of PL-PRO inhibitors, more effective than even Paxlovid, is not just a pharmacological advancement, but a strategic victory. It overcomes the limitations of existing treatments, ushering in a new era of targeted therapies.
Although still early trials in mice, these results are a promise, a light at the end of the tunnel for millions struggling with the invisible aftermath of the pandemic. This is not merely a scientific achievement, but a testament to the resilient human spirit, ceaselessly seeking solutions for suffering.
As COVID-19 transitions into an endemic phase, the international community is not standing still. They are collectively forging the future, learning from the costly lessons of the pandemic.
The 78th World Health Assembly, WHA 78, is not just a meeting, but a forum of hope, where grand ideas are nurtured. A highlight anticipated at WHA 78 is the consideration of the Pandemic Agreement, a landmark proposal.
Deemed a once-in-a-generation opportunity to shield the world from a recurrence of the suffering caused by COVID-19. This is not merely a legal document, but a vow from humanity for unity, equity, and better preparedness for unseen future threats.
A fully funded WHO is not just a goal, but the foundation to transform these vows into reality. Stable funding will enable WHO to strengthen surveillance, research, capacity building, and technical support for member states, especially low-income countries, the weakest links in the global pandemic defense chain.
Never mistake COVID-19 for a common flu. It is a more dangerous enemy, more sophisticated, and its potential for spread remains a latent threat, hidden within the new normal.
We stand at a crossroads between two futures: a fast pandemic that could recur, overwhelming healthcare systems and forcing us to confront agonizing life or death decisions.
Or a slow pandemic, controlled, where we have learned to coexist with the virus without paying too high a price. Which future materializes depends on each of us.
Global coordination, transparent and equitable health policies, and the individual sense of responsibility will be the guiding compass. The WHO Pandemic Agreement is not merely a legal document, but a vow, a collective commitment to protect the world from similar future catastrophes.
Are we wise enough to learn from the past, united enough to face the present, and brave enough to shape a safer future? Or will we forever be trapped in the cycle of complacency and lessons never fully learned?